Welcome everyone.
Welcome everyone.
My first week back to work from maternity leave is officially over. It was good. It was really busy. I was literally on my feet like nonstop throughout the day. It was a challenge trying to remember to eat and drink because I'm trying to keep my milk supply up for Nev. Half of our kids are brand new, like they've never been in my care before. It's always difficult when you're enrolling new children into your daycare because of course they have to adjust, and it can take a couple of weeks for new kiddos to adjust. And on top of all of that, I have my own newborn baby girl and a preschooler and a toddler. So of course it's a lot, and it's the first week back. So taking all of that into account, it really was a good first week back. Some kids were more nervous than others. Some came right in as though they had been here forever. And yeah, I just took it all in stride. Lots of snuggles for the nervous new babies, and we actually managed to do preschool time most of the days. Doing the preschool time with the kids is definitely my favorite part of running a home daycare. Part of me always wanted to be a preschool teacher. I had that epiphany in high school that I would make a great preschool teacher. I ended up going to college for science and majored in biology and minored in chemistry, but I have always had a soft spot in my heart for early childhood education. So it's great that I get to do this. I get to work from home. I get to be with my own babies. I get to incorporate the early childhood education aspect into my business. So anyway, first week back went pretty well. I'm exhausted though. You can probably tell by the way I look. I could probably use a whole day of sleep, honestly. That would be amazing. We all just woke up a little bit ago. I nursed the baby, I changed her diaper, and now she's down for a morning nap. I would kind of like to do a pumpkin patch this weekend because I feel that's an activity that you can do social distancing really well. You're outside in a wide open field picking pumpkins. So that's definitely a fall activity we can still do while social distancing. It's our Saturday morning tradition, some donuts.
There's some donuts now.
We've already dug into them, as you can tell.
I've got chocolate all on my face.
You do have chocolate all over your face. Really dry skin, and I don't know how many of you purchase Lush products, but this is one of my favorite products from Lush. It's the Dream Cream. It works really well on my dry arms and legs, and I even put it on my face. It is really heavy and moisturizing, so if you're acne prone or have oily skin, I definitely would not recommend putting this on your face. It's like a body lotion, but because of my dry skin, I do put this on my face. And that is basically the extent of my personal morning routine. I mean, I don't even normally shower in the mornings. I usually shower in the evenings, except for on weekends. But I just get clean, I put on clean clothes, deodorant, and I brush my teeth and moisturize my face. I rarely wear makeup, and if I do, it's just to fill in my eyebrows a little bit because they are kind of thin in the arch, and a little bit of tinted moisturizer on the sides of my face where I have some keratosis pilaris, basically bumpy red skin. I will probably go ahead and do that actually. I am not a makeup pro or expert by any stretch of the imagination. I I feel like I missed out on something in my formative years that like teaches women and girls how to use makeup. So I barely have any makeup. I have a very small collection that can basically just fit in like a little zip up pouch. I don't like put it all over my face. I mostly just kind of blend it into the sides where I have that keratosis pilaris. I'm actually almost out. I need to plan a trip to the mall. I haven't even been to the mall since the start of the pandemic. We've been playing it really safe with social distancing for the most part, up until recently when I had to like reopen my daycare. But even then, in all other aspects of our lives, we're very careful with going out if we don't need to go out. And guys, I'm sure I'm doing something wrong with applying this. This is not a makeup channel. Like I said, not a makeup expert, so please don't judge me. Don't be mean in the comments for how I'm putting on makeup. But if you would like to teach me, like helpful comments, go for that, that's fine. I'm sure a lot of you are beautiful, very put together women who know all about makeup, and I wish I were like you. I wish I would learned all of that, but it's fine. It is what it is. I just do what I have to do. See, I don't know, it works. It just kind of helps hide the redness from my keratosis pilaris a little bit, and it blends into my skin really nicely because it's a good shade for my skin color. I think that's gonna be the extent of my makeup for the day. Good morning. There's an update on her hemangioma. It's still about the same size that it was a couple of weeks ago. It's just a little bit raised. You woke up a lot more than usual last night. Yeah. Bless you. Bless you. I feel like you always sneeze when I bring out the camera. Huh. Are you allergic to vlogging? Are you gonna laugh for them? I feel like I suffer from an extreme case of cuteness aggression. Look how cute you are. You're just so adorable. Hi. 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 I love you. Sweet baby. Yeah. I barely even touch her and she'll laugh. Yeah. You are super ticklish, little girl. I like to pump as often as I can on the weekends because I'm so busy on work days that I don't get to like pump or nurse as often as like I would otherwise, and I just want to make sure that I keep my supply up. So I definitely take advantage of Saturdays and Sundays to just sit down and get in a quick pumping session between nursing sessions. I don't let pumping replace nursing, or else that would defeat the purpose of trying to keep my supply up. It's definitely working so far. I think I'm keeping my supply up. Generally, I will pump like 2.5 ounces per side, so like 5 ounces total every time I pump, which for pumping in addition to breastfeeding, I feel like that's pretty good. I still have some milk in our house freezer that I need to put in our deep freezer. I will take that out there now. Take this out. So we keep this deep freezer in the garage. We do keep food in there obviously, but I have all of this milk over here. I don't know if you can can tell. How much milk is in there? A lot. So this box right here is also full of milk. But yeah, I'm definitely slowing down on actually putting milk in the freezer simply because we've like run out of space to store it. We're on our way to the pumpkin patch now, leaving the house with 3 kids. It's a little bit difficult. Our original plan was to drop Nev off with my mom, but we are running really late and it looks like it might storm soon, so in the interest of saving time, we're just bringing Nev with us to the pumpkin patch. And we don't have a stroller, we don't have a baby carrier because we weren't planning on bringing her, so we'll just like trade off holding her. Makeshift situation for Nev here.
I love this wagon ride. I think it's taking Dada. Oh, that was too heavy.
So close to comfort. We'll get one.
It's my pumpkin.
It is
Matches
a
your
smaller
pants.
pumpkin.
They grabbed it.
It's a Milo-sized pumpkin.
What's mine?
Yeah, find it.
Mariah, look at this one. You like it?
I grabbed it.
This is like the perfect day to go to a pumpkin patch. It's like gray and overcast, but not too cold, just a little chilly.
I want my tractor. I don't want it to fall.
Okay. You got it.
Yeah, pumpkin. You guys ready to go on a tractor ride?
And the cow. Nebby did such a good job. She was happy and then she fell asleep.
You have fun, Nebby?
Her little half smile. That went really well, surprisingly. TJ and I took turns carrying Nev, and she wasn't fussy like the entire time. And I nursed her 2 different times, like before we got on the wagon, and then when we got on the wagon, I nursed her then as well. And then she ended up falling asleep like towards the end of our time there. So she was really easy, and it wasn't too cold, so she wasn't uncomfortable at all. And I think for the most part, we were able to stay pretty far away from other people. The kids picked out their pumpkins. They got like 2 small pumpkins, and we already have 2 bigger ones at home, so we mostly just did this for the experience, not, you know, necessarily for the pumpkins. So yeah, I like this pumpkin patch. They seem to have a whole lot of activities for the kids, but we refrained from doing that because of germs, social distancing. We just wanted to keep our kids as far away from other families as much as possible. They also have a whole bunch of Christmas trees, so at Christmas time you can come and cut down your own tree. I'm allergic to live Christmas trees though, so we will never be able to have a live Christmas tree in our house.
Says you.
Do you want me to suffer the entire month of December? One year I babysat for a family who had a live Christmas tree in their house, and I didn't know that I was allergic to them. But that night was miserable. I was like, my eyes were so swollen and puffy, and like tears were streaming down my face, and I could barely breathe. It was terrible. I seriously thought that I was going to die. I went home and I took 2 Benadryl and passed out. So no live Christmas trees for us. So yeah, we are going to go home now. So we just got home from the pumpkin patch. It was a lot of fun, and it's still the beginning of October, so we still have plenty of time to do more fall activities. I think we are going to make a freezer pizza for dinner and watch a Halloween movie and then get the kiddos ready for bed. Sound like a good plan, guys?
Oh, my coat off.
Okay, I'm gonna go help Ren. Thanks for watching, guys.
Hi.